Turning now to Commitment 2020, we asked the candidates for the 1st Congressional District what key elements for immigration legislation they would support.
Well, we've got to think of immigration as a conversation of our values as a country, as well as what our economy needs moving forward to support our workforce needs. So I support the DREAM Act, which would allow young people who are here in the United States, were brought here as kids, to have a pathway to citizenship. I also support ensuring that the U.S. is a beacon of hope, can welcome refugees from around the world who are escaping war-torn areas and are seeking a better life and want to work hard. And I also support a way to make sure that people who want to come here on work visas, who are part of our economy and workforce here in New Hampshire, can continue to do that through the J-1 and H-2B visa programs.
I think, first and foremost, we do need a wall on the southern border. When I was at the State Department, one of the first briefings I received was about how there was an influx of illegal drugs that comes across the southern border, makes its way up to Lawrence, Massachusetts, and then comes up to our communities here in northern New England. We need to make sure that we build that to stop that influx of illegal drugs. As far as the broader immigration system, I'd like to do it in a way that puts America's interests first. I want a legal immigration system, let me emphasize that, legal, to make sure that those who want to come to our country to work have the ability to do so, but should be done in a way that first prioritizes the ability for American workers to get job openings, especially coming back from COVID-19. We need to bring our economy back. American workers need to have first priority there, and then I'm open to having folks come here legally to actually take additional jobs.